the class of 2019 may have gotten an unexpected torture session from Hillary Clinton, the failed twice Democratic nominee, using her commencement speech at New York's Hunter College to get political, attacking President Trump, the Russia probe, and more. Watch.
Our democracy feels far from secure. They've banned Muslims from entering the country. And our government is tearing children from the arms of their parents at the border and locking them in cages. Make no mistake, we are witnessing an assault on the rule of law and the foundations of our democracy. What do we do when people in positions of authority are not held accountable? When they defy requests from the Congress? When Facebook refused to take down a fake video of Nancy Pelosi? It wasn't even a close call. The video is sexist trash.
So, Greg, Hillary was so brave that she wanted to go after President Trump for 30 minutes, but didn't say his name.
Every time she speaks, you're reminded how different and irrelevant the typical kind of political oratory has become. Yeah. It's like when you're listening to her, you just go like, I mean, the media is lying that they would have preferred that over Trump, because Trump has made politics interesting for once. She's just old and tired, and I mean that listening to her, not as a person. Trump is a gift. He has made this. He's actually brought peace and prosperity while delivering volatility in his own personality. So you get the volatility, but you get the success and the achievements, so you can still enjoy his personality and not feel bad. By the way, she is speaking. She was asked to speak at a cyber security symposium.
Yes.
That's like asking, I don't know, Michael Moore to speak at Weight Watchers.
Yeah,
it makes no sense at all, and I can't wait to hear that speech.
I want to know how much they're paying her. She's keynoting the FireEye Cyber Defense Summit with the world's leading cyber experts. Maybe they can teach her something about that. But Dana...
And they're paying her.
Yeah, lots of money, like $500,000, right? I mean, come on. But Dana, you've given advice to graduates before. Isn't it really unfair that Hillary Clinton would take away this moment from them and their achievements to talk about herself?
Right, like, so if I was in the audience, like, I might say, like, oh, gosh, I don't feel very inspired right now. I might feel used. However, I did a little research. Like, graduates that were there, they liked it.
Oh, well, there you
go.
So I think that
they're brainwashed.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
They are.
How about this? They're interested in someone who was a U.S. senator.
Their professors,
not only that, Greg,
their professors tell them what to think.
U.S. senator.
That's how they get their grades. Come on, we know.
Yeah,
we know.
You know what? You're just unhappy. You would prefer,
I'm actually having a great time.
You know what? Mr. Cranky,
I'm having a great time.
Mr. Cranky would prefer if Bozo the Clown is in the White House and we have a show.
Wait, you're running?
Oh, no, I think we have the real one, right?
Okay.
But I mean, seriously, the graduates prefer someone, I think, who would have taken away all their student debt. Right?
Yeah, Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah, Robert Smith.
Yeah, they would have preferred that. But I don't think there's any question that they're interested in current affairs. They're smart people. They're graduating with a degree, and they want to know what's going on. And you talk about somebody who knows what's going on. It's Hillary Clinton. And you talk about cybersecurity. She may be the greatest victim of cybersecurity.
Oh, come on.
Oh, absolutely. The Russians.
That's the server in her toilet.
Wait a second. Do you think there's any doubt the Russians put their finger on the scale to help
Hillary Clinton should give a speech at this cybersecurity summit about how to start an illegal server from your basement or your bathroom and how to bleach bit hard drives.
I wish Trump would give a speech about how we're protecting America against more Russian interference.
I think he's been harder on Russia than any president.
Juan, here's how you do it. You don't have some guy hand over the password to the hacker, John Podesta did at the Hillary Clinton campaign. Juan, this speech was so bad, I don't even think the graduates threw their hats up in the air.
Oh, yeah.
They were all falling asleep. And Dana, I would have to disagree. On Waters World this weekend, we have a family that was so disgusted with this speech. She went off the rails. He was upset because he paid all this money to have the daughter go to Hunter College, and she gets up there and totally humiliates herself. He's angry. Tune in at 8 o'clock. And then, you know what? She can't read a room either. This is supposed to be inspiring and uplifting, and no one wants to hear this.
It was about her. It was about her.
It was about her, and I want to know how much she got paid, because Hunter College, I'd do it for half that price.
I like
how you make the phone sign, you know, because they
still do that.
They still use the phone.
But Greg, isn't this the point that, you know, you pay to go to college and then you paid these massive amounts of speaker fees while these students have all of these loans and they're trying to get into the real world, and yet it's hijacked by someone who wants to talk about herself and issues that really are unrelated to
I don't see it as hijacking. I think this is completely, it's exactly what, it's what they want.
But if you're a parent who's paid like thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars for your kid to get a degree, and you listen to that, and you're a Trump voter?
What I'm saying is, this has been going on for decades. They have liberal commencement speakers. They have liberal administrations. It's just one big liberal love fest. That's why I can't. It's like when I see this, it's kind of like, again, it's like being surprised when you find garbage at the dump.
Well, also a lot of commencement speakers, and you didn't see it as much this year, but in 2016 in particular, you saw a lot of commencement speakers use it as a chance to make news. It's not like the purpose of it. It's like, oh, okay, what can you do to get on cable news? Well, she gives a speech.
Here's my theory on why she's still staying in the game like this. She thought the insurance policy against Trump would kick in. He would get impeached, and then she would run in 2020 as the rightful heir to the throne. Because she was robbed, and then she would restore the Clinton dynasty. That's why she stayed in the news.
She kept her server on a throne.
I must say, I'm amazed you guys just don't say lock her up, because I think that you're still hating on Hillary.
I love Hillary.
Lock her up. But I must tell you, those graduates and their parents, they're going to always remember who spoke at that graduation, and they're terrifically honored, as we heard.
Thank God there's a great Trump economy for them to make a lot of dough. When
I also remember my appendicitis.
You just love hating on Hillary. It indicates there's something wrong here.
Okay.